Well, I'm trying to get through the stables for you guys. We are about to go warm up here in 20 minutes in Lexington, Kentucky, but I did want to get through as much as I could. So we're going to start with Jason's Burn. Now, please cut me some slack. There's a lot of changes going on. We had some horses moved to Tim's. We had some horses sold from Tim's. We had some horses sold from Jason's. We're trying to clean everything up as the summer goes on. We now have a clear look at who are our horses and who maybe aren't our horses. And some of the horses that may need to be turned out are fine, but the ones that we've sold or that we're looking to sell are horses that just aren't going to be effective horses for us moving forward. Sure, you might see them win once or twice somewhere else. Of course they are, because they're okay horses, but they're just not going to be full-time stable horses. So aside from that, we'll get into Jason's Barn. We'll start with Adrenaline Rush. Finished sixth the other day. I said to Jason, maybe we'll give him one more chance in there. He paced 54-1, which is one of his fastest miles. And aside from him pacing in 54-1, he was off a sickness, off a week. We'll give him one more crack in there. Blue Bayou Dio, we're about to go race here in race number 6 at the Red Mile. I'm hoping for a good mile out of Blue Bayou Dio today. Bomb Huggers heading to Tioga. I think Amy and I and the kids are going to take Bomber down to Tioga next week to race next Sunday at the track in the New York Sires. Confederate Cruiser finished third in the Buckeye the other night. I thought he's a little better covered up, I think, but he did get everything his own way and raced decently, coming off a big win at the fair, and he'll be back at the fair next Wednesday at Bowling Green Fair. What else do we have here? Duke Deal will be coming back to us on Tuesday from Schaefer Farms. Isa 10 is going out to Schaefer Farms for a hiatus of maybe 3 months, 2-3 months out at Schaefer Farms. Grace was scoped sick the other night. Scoped a little sick, but her blood come back like she was sick again, which is frustrating because she just got over it. It wasn't an allergy thing. I think it was just one of those things. So we'll treat her up and make sure she's 100% heading into her next start, which will be a grassroots, as we're going to miss the third goal, but that's okay. We get 2 more left. Granite Hill is out at the field. He'll stay there for quite a while. We'll bring him in. Going to give this guy every chance to be the horse we hope he is. That'll be up to him, and it will all start when he comes back in late in the fall. Hill of Magic is going to need some time. She fractured her coffin bone in her last race. Man, that's a kick in the butt. I really like that filly. She'll come back, but I was looking to see how she would do in her next stake race, and obviously we're not going to get that opportunity. Her next stake race will be as a sophomore in Ohio. I'm a Lovely Lady race, great, finished second, 54-1. Certainly not the fair race I was looking for when we entered them. They'll be back in action in the next Buckeye. Luck of the Dragon is going to Bowling Green on Wednesday. Wednesday will be Bowling Green for Luck of the Dragon. Matt's MVP is out in the field. Both him and Granite Hill, we're going to give them time to mature. That's strike 1, 2, and 3. After we start them back and get them going, I fully expect, after having a long hiatus and time to mature both mentally and physically, they'll come back as the horses we want them to be. Miss Meringue will qualify, I believe, Wednesday at Northfield Park. I won't be there, but she will qualify. I'm hoping for the same qualifying speed I was hoping for at the fair for poor friggin' Rose Run Why Not the other night. 2-2, not 59, 2-2 would be nice. Mama Knows Best finished third and raced good in her fair race. 56-1 at Northfield the other night. Miss Brampton Beast is down and way down in class into the 7,000 condition claimer tonight or tomorrow in Georgian Downs. My Jazz, we're going to get her looked at Wednesday with a bone scan just to make sure everything's okay. We're still jogging her because nothing concrete has come from any of the diagnostic inspections we've had with her. So we are going to continue to look until we figure out exactly what's going on with her. We have her front end patched up good now. She's ready to go. Left hind kind of sprung a leak, and I don't know why. The vet couldn't find it for sure, so we're looking for something definitive with a bone scan on Wednesday. Of Tom, we pivoted away from Purple Aura as I thought she was a little bit sore, maybe not quite 100% heading into next week, so we moved away. We're going to switch gears. Of Tom is going to come back in 5 days. She is going to the Buckeye after, unless she goes out and races extraordinarily well in the Ohio State Fair. She'll be going to the Buckeye at Urbana also, but for right now we're going to switch gears and put Purple Aura at Urbana on the following Thursday. One Two Skip a Few is the only horse going to Bowling Green out of our barn on Tuesday. She's been racing great. You know, we kind of thought it's a 2.5 hour drive. Do we really want to go there for one horse? Yeah, I do. I think that One Two Skip a Few has been great. We should take care of her. Perfect Record is coming back this week from Winterwood. I think it's this week. I would love to see him have put on some weight, and we can start him back up a little more fresh. Prairie Fire, he's going to start swimming on Tuesday, and I think we're on the right track with this guy. I do want to answer, I would like answered some questions like, why was he off on the right side? Why was he on the right line so bad? I think that precipitated that swelling and that issue in that left hind. So if we can't fix that root problem, again, we're just going to run into a brick wall with that left hind again. I think we need to nip it all in the bud, and that's what we plan on doing very soon. Procrastinator will go to Bowling Green on Wednesday. I just don't really think he was in a position to do a whole lot the other night. Still a lot of questions with this guy. Now, I did put him a Luck and the Dragon in the sale. Before you flip out, it's not that I believe maybe they won't even go to the sale, but we have a month between now and the sale, and I did want to make sure we got horses into that sale that made sense, that really, over the next month, if things don't go the way we want, which horses could win the sale, and Procrastinator and Luck of the Dragon obviously could be one of those. Look at this lady. Thank you so very much.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Brought our pizza out to us. That's so nice. The kids were over looking at the fountain with Amy, and the lady went and brought the pizza out. That was so nice of her. Nice people in Kentucky. Rose Run, why not? Purple Aura, as I said, jumped over her. We'll give her the next week easy, and then go to Urbana with her in the grassroots. Slim Jimmy is heading to the Ohio State Fair. Man, what a breath of fresh air he's been in Ohio for us. Just absolutely awesome this year. Spend that money. We sold Spend That Money the other day. I didn't give everybody a lot of heads up. We were coming to Kentucky. We had a lot going on, and then Wendy just sent the note out, hey, she sold. I didn't want it to be that blunt. She sold because we had her up for sale. We wanted 13 or 14. We got 12,500 only because she went to one of our clients. And this all was predicated on the problem being we didn't get her in this week. I lost my mind. We took her out of Ontario because she wasn't getting in, and then she didn't get in the Meadows. I was livid. Stonebridge Simba racing tonight at Northfield Park. He's been racing really well. Sweet Ambitions raced good. It's hope for anyone. Sweet Ambitions raced good in Sarnia, second and 57. Sweet on Pete's been racing great, and continues to race great. Only one of two horses we still have that are undefeated. She was awesome the other day again. Tanzanite Tricks quietly continues to get better. We'll find a good spot for her. I think if we bring her over, I think she'll probably go some big miles at the Meadows. She's getting close to coming, not quite there yet. That's my girl. We sold the other day simply because we were offered really good money for her. So that's my girl, has left. 3 Point Blue Chip, I talked about him in the opening. I talked about him in the 2-year-old portion of this. We're just being very cautious with this colt. He's been in 2 minutes and looks really good. Just being cautious with 3 Point Blue Chip. Twin Bee Habanero, trained him in 2 minutes. Still his knees are wide open. He was a little rolly, a little rough. And the further we got, that's a huge indicator. The further we got, the worse he got. Not bad. Anytime you see a little arthritis, a little soreness, just growing pains, they get better as they go on. But if you get further in the mile and they start to fall apart a little bit, obviously that's something more, a little more acute. You look at his knees, they're wide open. Time to give him a rest, and we turned him out. But he did everything right. All the signs were there that he's a nice horse. The attitude was right, was good. He had some pop to him when he started out of there. I just noticed him start to fall apart a bit in the last quarter. We x-rayed him, and his knees are wide open. So he has gone out to the field. You Gotta Believe, we're going to give him another couple of chances. We did enter him also, I believe, in the sale, simply because he's an okay Buckeye fair horse. Not really going to be top of the food chain type. And we'll see, though. He might do good things between now and the sale time, in which case we'll just shut him down also. Unbeatable Kemp, gonna go race him in a couple hours in Kentucky. Super excited about that. Voyage of Ice and Fire, we're castrating him. A little more complicated as he's a Ridgeling, actually. So they have to go and take him to the university and have him castrated in that manner. We'll see how he is after. Something had to be done. There was no mechanical reason that he was poor. Oh, gotta go. Hey, mate, pizza's here. Pizza's here. The food is here. Let's go. Can't hear me. So Voyage of Ice and Fire, without any obvious reason why he was racing, kind of lackluster. It was very difficult for me to do anything but pull the plug. So we had to castrate him. We'll see how he comes back after castration. If he feels more comfortable, it's a little bittersweet, right? In the sense that, geez, maybe I should have gelded him a long time ago, but sweet in the sense that he would be now good. We'll see. I don't want to jump the gun on this guy. West 52nd raced great last week. He's in to go again this week. And yes, he will qualify on Wednesday. If we don't see any considerable movement forward in the way he's acting, behaving, and racing, then we will look to take him the following Wednesday to get a bone scan. We have booked it tentatively for a week from Wednesday to get him looked at, because we need answers. We need definitive answers. We just don't have them yet. So that is Jason's burn. Throughout the day, I'll be back with the burns, but right now, you got Jason's burn. It's all done. Wish us luck in Kentucky. Take care. I hope you're having a great day.